Hey you guys, I'm back with another client tutorial. This is just one of the prettiest looks for summer. It's like my go-to summer look. And I'm just starting off by priming her lips with the Bite Beauty lip mask. I love this lip mask. And then I'm just filling in her eyebrows with my Anastasia Pro Brow Palette. And I love this brush for eyebrows. It's the Anastasia Beverlyhills number 12 brush. And then I'm just gonna, let's see, what am I doing? Oh, I took the MAC concealer and just carving out under her eyebrows to define them a little bit more. And then I'm priming them and setting them with some eyeshadow powder. For my transition shade, I'm gonna take that orange creamsicle shade and I'm just gonna blow this out all over throughout her crease. I'm using the MAC 224 brush for this. I love that brush for the initial transition shade. And I'm just slowly building this shade up, and then I'm taking that dark mustard color. It's like a mustardy brown. It's one of my favorite shades, and I'm just defining the crease more with this shade. It's deepening it up a little bit more, and I'm using that same brush for it. And then the next shade, I'm going in with that more neutrally brownish color, and I'm focusing this more on the outer corners of the eye. And once the product's off the brush, I'm gonna slowly bring that into the center. And then I'm gonna take the shade, oh, I forget what it's called, but it's that reddish orangey shade. It's I really love this shade to kind of warm up the whole look, and this just, I don't know, these colors together are so pretty and so summery to me. And I'm just doing that same thing where I keep it focused on the outer edge and then blend it towards the center. Then I'm gonna take my big fluffy brush, the first one that we used, and just kind of blend everything together and soften all the edges. And then the next shade is that dark brown shade, and I'm using it on a smaller brush, and I'm just doing this to darken the outer corners and just kind of deepen up the whole look in general. This is my favorite part. It's the Natasha Denona Crystal Chroma Top Coats, and this is in the shade Bronze. And I'm just putting this on her lid. This product is so interesting because it's very like sheer, but it almost gives the lids a wet look, but I love it so much. And now I'm just going in with the Costa Riche eyeliner by MAC, and I like to warm it up on my hand first because it goes on a lot smoother. And then I'm taking a flat brush with that dark brown shade and just kind of smudging it out to give her lash line some more depth. Her under eyes were feeling a bit dry after I had wiped them with the makeup wipe, so I'm just adding that Ole Henriksen eye brightening under eye cream, and then I'm just adding mascara with a disposable wand. And then the lashes were the Ardell Demi Wispies. And let me know if you guys would like an in-depth tutorial on how I like to apply lashes. But yeah, and then I'm priming the face with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. It's one of my favorite primers. I have constantly repurchased it. And then for foundation, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way mixed with a little of the MAC, the water foundation, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I'm just blending that in with a beauty sponge. And then the concealer was just the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I believe I mixed light with mostly fair. And then I'm putting that just all in the places that I would like to highlight and blending that in with my beauty blender as well. I'm just setting her under eye with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is a Real Techniques setting brush, which I love for the under eye because it just fits so perfectly under there. And then I also take that powder in the T-zone where I think she gets mostly oily. And then for a cream highlight, I used the Becca Opal highlight, and I just like to dab it on my hand and then apply it with a beauty blender, and it looked so pretty. And then I just added that to her Cupid's bow as well, and it looked really pretty there. And then I'm gonna do the cream contour with the Benefit Hoola Quickie contour stick, and I just blended it out with a Sigma angled brush. So now that we laid all the cream products down, I'm gonna set the rest of the face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Medium. And I'm just using a big fluffy brush to do that. And then I'm going to be applying the bronzer, and the bronzer I used is the Hourglass Radiant Light Bronzer. It's one of my all-time favorite glowy bronzers. It definitely has a shimmer, but it adds more of like a glow from within type of look, which I love. And then for contour, I just am taking the Hoola bronzer and slightly contouring her cheeks, because she didn't need a ton because she already had like the best bone structure ever. So for highlight, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverlyhills Amrezy highlighter, and I love this one for summer because it's like a light golden glow and it looks so good over that cream highlighter. And I'm just putting that in all the usual places, the high points of her face. The blush I'm using is by Milani, and it's called Luminoso, and it is so good. It's like a really peachy, glowy blush. So I'm just adding that to the apples of her cheeks and then blending upwards. And then I'm taking those shades that we used from the Jaclyn Hill palette and adding that to her lower lash line to balance things out. So I'm taking this e.l.f. brush and then kind of blending it out with a fluffier brush. For her inner corner highlight, I used the shade Enlighten from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's the first shade, I believe. And then for lips, I'm using this Bite Beauty lipstick. It is such a pretty color for summer. I love it. It's like an orangey red. And that is the final look. Let me know what you guys think. I love it so much for summer. I'm probably gonna recreate this on myself. Thank you guys for watching, and please give me a like and give me a comment below what you wanna see next. Thank you.